DOI does cases all the time where various city inspectors, and I think this was an HPD inspector in Brooklyn, had been offered a bribe, $50, something seemingly minor, by a contractor. DOI, of course, was all over that, and they set up an undercover, and they did, what might be called a sting operation for the contractor. Take the HPD inspector out and insert an undercover in, not only to protect the HPD inspector, but he's also not a law enforcement person, to make sure the right questions get asked. And so when we had this guy dead to rights, there's no defense to this, he gave up information about an elected state official, told him that if he were willing to provide her and her mother with a house on this affordable housing project that was be done in Brooklyn, and you always need the support of political, elected officials in order for a contractor to win those bids, she offered to do that for him. And so that was perfect for us because we were able to do, which I think was a 4 or 5 month undercover investigation with that particular contractor, video and audio taping his interactions with this elected official, some of the most direct graphic graft that I've ever seen in my years of doing these kinds of investigations. And it's really rewarding when you can make that kind of a case. She was indicted and it went to trial and convicted in Kings County. People are very aware of, unfortunately, the high amount of corruption, especially in state government in New York, and this was yet another example of a state official, engaging in a pay-to-play kind of corrupt circumstance in order to, pad what they make as part of their state paycheck. And again, that's another element of what makes DOI so effective. Talk to people and get information, but you have to know how to do that. You always take the time to ask people what's happening. What else is going on? Is there anything else, that we should know about? And that's a big way that DOI gets the starting point to go on and make a much larger investigation.